All right. Well, guys, we had a technical issue. We're hoping everything's going to go okay. We're probably going to get close to ending because the sun's really getting down, and both Lynnee are just really heating up. You guys can see the sweat glowing on my neck here. And anyway, I don't even remember where we were going now. All my concentration started on this.
We got sucked into a little bit of chaos.
We got sucked into the chaos and just how it takes us. And guys, both Lynnee and I want you guys to know,
Yes.
we're not professionals at this, right? We're sharing a part of our life and a part of our stories and things that we have gone through, things that we've had to learn. We're not saying this is going to work for you. However, Lynnee has said this throughout the show. Find everything that you can, find a good support group, learn as much as you can, because that really does help.
It really does.
Really helps. And it helps us communicate a lot better with those that we love who are battling with the addiction. It really does help us. So again, we're not doctors, we're not therapists. We're just doing a podcast.
And I'm certainly not a good quoter.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I screwed up every quote that I did.
Well, you know, and I was gonna elaborate off a little bit what you said with that one quote. You know, before you guys make fun of a drug addict or an alcoholic, just remember there's somebody out there that loves them.
That's somebody's kid. That's somebody's
kid, there's
brother,
somebody's
sister, mother,
right,
father.
uncle, aunt. I mean, so think about that a little bit. Have some compassion, okay? And yes, we don't understand the addiction. Yes, we don't like the addiction. Please do your best to remember, though, that's really not who that individual is. Okay, something has got a grasp on them so tight. It's very difficult to take those talons out. I love using eagle's talons because when they swoop down,
They are deep and strong.
and
They can lift anybody.
oh, they grab. I mean, I've seen a video of a bald eagle lifting a mountain goat. It was trying to fly away with a mountain goat. Now, it had to be a hungry freaking eagle, right? And it was doing it. It had that mountain goat 3 feet off the ground and it was flying away. So you know those talons are in there, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to pluck each one out individually, and it takes time. So,
And I will say, like, the fact that this has been a very composed conversation and just sharing of information, the emotion that goes behind that is that I can't, there's not a worse feeling that I've been through in my life than to watch my child be on a train that is headed, for a bridge out, whatever. Like, the train wreck is coming. I see it. It is a disaster, and I can't stop it. I can't get him off the train. I can't stop the train. All I can do is love him while he's on the train, it is the worst, most helpless feeling. If somebody's a little bit of a control person like I am, yeah, it is. It's awful. And so I hope that, even though this was a conversation that we were sharing a lot of backstory and a lot of things that we've learned, I don't want to end this without saying that the emotion is real.
Yes.
And for those of you who are listening, I don't want you to think this is easy. I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, look at how easy it is for her, or look at how easy it's become for him. And just because you've been on the road longer doesn't make it easier. It makes us a little wiser. I hope if we're doing our jobs, we're getting wiser. It makes the decision making a little easier, because we start to have confidence in the fact that it is okay to set boundaries. It is okay to say no. It's okay to piss off your loved one who is in addiction.
Yeah.
It is okay. It doesn't make the pain any less or any easier to handle.
No, it doesn't.
It is there. So I just wanted to say that, because I know, even looking back at this, I mean, if any of you watching this know me, I am an emotional person. I'm kind of like this, like a big bundle of emotions, but tonight just wasn't the road we went down. And so I just don't want you watching and thinking this is easy. Especially if you're somebody watching who's looking for being able to feel heard, watching us and hopefully getting some comfort that you're not alone, because you're not. And that is why, once I learned to let go of the shame and share, the more I did that, I met people person after person after person after person. I don't know if I've met somebody that addiction hasn't touched their family. That's how awful it is in this country. I don't even know about other countries. I'm saying just our country. It is horrible. But if we are willing to talk about it, and if we're willing to be vulnerable and say, my family's not perfect, nobody's family is perfect. So the people who don't want to be your friends because this is what your family is going through, let them.
Yeah,
Let them.
you nailed it. You nailed it. And yeah, again, just open up, because I tell you what, it helps. When I finally started to
Yeah.
open up, and the same thing happened to me that happened to Lynnee. As soon as I started opening up, everywhere I went, I started running
Yeah.
into somebody. And I mean, I'm not bullshitting.
No, it's everywhere.
It's grocery stores, it's a movie theater,
It's the guy in
at
the gym.
I mean, seriously, it's someone that comes over your house that works on your house.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we had a plumber come over to work on my mom's stuff, and I started talking to him a little bit. And he was asking what I did. And I told him I did a podcast and public speaking, and I did home improvement on the side to help bring real money in and things like that. And he goes, I lost a sister to alcoholism. So again, guys, this is not BS.
Mm-mm.
It's everywhere. So when you open up and you become vulnerable, don't be afraid of losing friends, because if you lose them, they're really not your friends. That's again just my opinion.
It's my
okay?
opinion as
You
well.
can look at it a different way. It's my opinion. They're not your friends, because your true friends, they'll be there. They will definitely be there, and they'll do everything they can to help comfort you, because again, they're not going to understand either.
So I'm going to bring it back to our title.
Okay.
Life is messy. Life is chaotic.
Mhm.
But if you find people that love and respect you, and that you can be yourself with as a loved one of somebody in addiction, if you can find people that you can be yourself around, don't put up the fake, everything's perfect. Don't, you just can't. That alone will kill you. You're so exhausted from trying to keep everything looking so good and hiding what's really happening in your family. So if you can find people who truly can be your friend and be there with you, that is how you find the calm in the chaos.
Yeah. That is perfectly said.
We can be there for each other, and that's all we can do through this, because we can't control the beast.
Yeah, don't let the emotions take you over, because again, you guys have heard me say, I decided I was going to take my own life in 2019 because of the chaos I was coming into every day. My life, I was taking my life, time away from what my daughters have with me, the grandkids have with me, because of what my wife was going through. And it's because I was holding it in. And those who knew me knew something was wrong, because they knew me as the energetic guy who walks into a networking room, smiling, hugging everyone, laughing, joking. But they could also see that it wasn't the same, because you're not fooling anyone. Anyone that truly knows you, you're not fooling. And Lynnee just nailed it. You're hurting yourself, and you're hurting yourself in a real bad way. So open up. You got two people right here
You're
that
not
you can
alone.
talk to.
You're not alone.
Seriously, if there's something I may not be able to help you with, I can send you to Lynnee, or we have a ton of other resources on the other side of addiction. I can connect you with so many.
Do you have the ability to name, like, I know I rattled off some books and some speakers and things like that tonight. Can we tag those in somewhere so that they could?
I could see what I can do on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if you want to text me
Sure.
on the ones to make sure I get it right.
Sure.
So I don't have it wrong. I'll make sure they're on.
Sure. I'm not techie, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
type off it.
Yeah, just give it to me. I'll do it. Guys, thank you for your time. We apologize for it cutting out. We think the computer just got a little too hot, and we had shut the fan off a little bit, thinking maybe it was distorting the sound. Hopefully it wasn't.
Hopefully it didn't.
And I think it actually kind of bit us in the butt in a way. Because
I think it was keeping
all
the
of a sudden,
computer
all of
running.
a sudden everything dropped out. But anyway, we love and appreciate you guys. Lynnee, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thank you for opening up your home. Your lovely home.
It's literally open.
I know it's really, really open. I love it. If you say something, they can hear you, because you don't have to go around a wall. to
Nope.
say anything.
Nope.
You just go right
Who
through
needs
a wall.
walls? They're overrated.
Yeah, they're overrated. No furniture. We've got a couple game boxes and some insulation to sit on. I mean,
We're
what a
good.
perfect place. But thank you again. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
I appreciate
We'll have to
it.
do this again.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, I think we need to do this again. So guys, thank you. Thank you to all our sponsors, all our guests co-hosts. everyone. I mean, seriously, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys. This is just a platform. That's it. Chance for you guys to open up and be vulnerable. And remember, addiction is giving up everything for one thing, and recovery is giving up one thing for everything. We're out. And